Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Hope you're all doing well. If you are a new viewer to this YouTube channel or a returning viewer, please don't forget to make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button down below. It shows your support for the content that I do, and it's absolutely free as well. Doesn't cost anything at all, and it all really does help. And also don't forget, make sure you are liking the videos. Please click that thumbs up button on all the videos that you watch, and click a thumbs up on this video as well, and don't forget to click the bell so you are notified for any videos or live streams coming up on the channel next. Now today I'm actually going to give my reaction, my overall thoughts on the news that broke earlier today, and that is Leka Halasima and Jacob Laban, two very young, talented prospects at the club, have re-signed with the One New Zealand Warriors to the end of the 2029 NRL season. And boy, this is great news. It's absolutely brilliant. And look, for me, locking down junior talent is so important moving forward. And I'm so high on the pathways and seeing players come through the pathways and make that transition to the NRL side. And, you know, obviously not every player is able to do it, but the fact that Leka Halasima and Jacob Laban have come through the pathways and played first grade already is really exciting for the future. Now, Leka, since making his debut for the club, he's been able to get a bit of regular first grade now through the past couple of weeks. We've seen him start in a lot of the games, and he's been absolutely killing it. He's been killing it for a guy of his age. To come into first grade and already be, in great form is a really good sign for the future. And no doubt about it. Look, obviously, he will say he has plenty to improve on. And, of course, as fans, we know he's still got a long way to go in his career and developing and getting better. But signs are good for Leka Halasima so far. And as for Jacob Laban, obviously he had a tough start to the season, was injured, didn't get to see a lot of him in first grade and in New South Wales Cup too. But since coming back from injury, he's been on the bench. He's been putting in some very solid shifts off the bench for the first grade side. So, look, no doubt about it. Really exciting stuff. Well, exciting news. And, the future's bright for Leka Halasima and Jacob Laban. They are two of the talents I reckon are going to continue to improve and get better over the next couple of years. And for the club to go out and re-sign them when their deals weren't actually expiring for a while, actually. And Jacob Laban, he is actually was contracted to the end of 2026, and Halasima wasn't off contract to the end of 2027. So for the club to go out and re-sign them now to the end of 2029 shows that we have massive faith in what these two young talents can do over the next couple of years. So, look, for me, I think this was inevitable. We had to go out there and we had to make sure we keep these two for the next couple of years, because we know that teams in Oz, are going to be scouting and trying to attract them to go over to Australia. And in the past, obviously, we've had our struggles with able to keep, our players at the club long term. We've been struggling to keep young talent. And look, I know we can't keep everyone, which is, some people have different circumstances and reasons why they want to go, which is truly understandable. But in saying that, look, from a biased one-eye fan point of view, you always want to see these players that come from the pathway systems stay at the club for the next couple of seasons and be here for a very long time. So, it's great that the club has shown that commitment, and it's great to see Jacob and Leka show that commitment to want to stay here over the next couple of seasons. And a big shout out to the Warriors, management, CEO, Cameron George, Andrew McFadden, the head of recruitment, to see that excitement in these two players, that they want to keep them here longer into the very long-term future. And and Webby, of course, as well. Who sees it as well. But boy, look, things at the club are moving forward. The signs are on and off the field. Things are going great at the moment, which is awesome to see. And these two aren't the only young players we've locked in. We've locked in a few players already, and which is great. So, look, stoked with this news, and look, I feel like the true ceiling of these players, are only going to keep, improving. They're only going to get better, right? Leka Halasima's started off well, but he's going to continue to blossom and improve and get better. Jacob Laban's going to, step up his development as well. So, look, these two players, very young in age, but, have got plenty of time to continue to involve their games and get better as well. And no doubt they will, under the coaching of Andrew Webster and, the people in the background at the club, which I've got huge faith in at the moment, what the club is trying to do moving forward into, the future as a whole. But let me know what your thoughts are on this news. Jacob Laban, Leka Halasima, two of the youngest prospects in the game in the NRL and at the club, re-signing until the end of the 2029 season. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that remains, that they do stay to the 2029 season, because we all know that, contracts can mean nothing at the end of the day, and it's paperwork, and players just fill the papers, and, there's also different circumstances where players just change their minds and want to go, abroad. But let's hope that's not the case with these two young prospects, and let's hope that they are here for their contracts and here for the long run. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this news. Jacob Laban, Leka Halasima, it's great stuff, awesome to see, and the club is really in a positive direction at the moment. But make sure you're liking this video. Don't forget, please, guys, give this video a like. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. It only takes a second. And, make sure you do click that thumbs up button. Click the subscribe button as well. If you aren't subscribed to this YouTube channel already, please hit that subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free. And it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost anything at all. And it helps grow the channel, and it gets the word out about the content as well. And share your thoughts in the comments down below on this news, but on two of the youngest prospects re-signed to the end of the 2029 season. But thanks for watching, everyone. Up the Wars, go the Warriors, and we'll see you all in the next one.